Hello friends, today class about materials. Let's start with introduction to the paints. I recommend having two whites. One is titanium white, which is opaque, and one is a zinc white, which is transparent. If you have any variations of transparent, which could be crimson, flake white, it's pretty much the same, so please use the one that you have. For the yellow hue, I have cool temperature, which is cadmium yellow lemon, or it can be also cadmium yellow light, which represented is here. And cadmium yellow deep is my warm temperature yellow, and it's right here. So the next yellow is Indian yellow. It's a beautiful transparent paint. It's really good for glazing or shifting temperatures to warmer degree. So please, if you don't have it, I do recommend getting this one. The next two colors I have is two variations of yellow ochre. One is a golden ochre. It's a little more greener and cooler, and another one is a raw sienna, which is a little more browner and warmer temperature. So that would be all our yellows, which is 5 colors. For the reds, I have 3 colors. The warmer red is a cadmium red light, and this is a beautiful kind of a red. And for the cooler temperature, I have a vermilion red, and I have it as a hue because the real one is really expensive. So the hue, which means substitute, will do just fine. The last red I have, not the last, before the last, I have alizarin crimson, which is a transparent glazing color right here. And then the last red that I do have is one of your choices. You can get any earth tones of reds. For me, it's Indian red. I also like English red. It's a great colors for skin tones or any desaturating reds. The next paints we have is blues. For blues, I recommend the cooler temperature phthalo blue or Prussian blue. And this is this beautiful dark color blue. It's a transparent paint, beautiful for glazing. The next one is a warmer blue, and I like to use French ultramarine or any ultramarines. You can also use any other warmer blues. I can't think of any. My next 3 colors are kind of a play colors. They optional, but I do like to add to my palette some violets. The gray violet, they both call gray violet, but you can see how different they are. This is definitely more saturated than this one. So you can go to the store and maybe pick the one that you like, but it's a great way to mix into your more saturated colors to bring saturation down is to use some gray violets. As well as my next color, which is just simple 50% dark cooler gray. Again, there is so many in the markets that you can buy. You can get a warmer gray or a cooler gray, but what I would recommend is to get 50% darkness, so it's not too light or too dark. After grays, I have greens. For greens, I recommend for cooler temperature phthalo green, and for warmer temperature sap green. And after greens, I just 3 remaining colors. Transparent red oxide, which I use a lot. We're gonna use it for toning our panel. And please, if you don't have it, buy one. And the brands I recommend is Rembrandt or Old Holland. The next brown I have is just any dark brown of your choice. I use raw umber. And the last color is cooler black. It can be ivory black, it can be indigo blue, of anything of your choice again. That's all for my colors. But I do want to say that if you already have your palettes and your paints set up and you used to use them and know them well, please don't try to change it. Just bring your paints and paint with them. And if you like a few of mine, you can add it to your palette. But it's probably better to use the paints you used to.